When you moved out of your parents' house, did you leave anything there? It's Y101, Adam and Allison. Most people do. The vast majority, according to this survey, say they do leave stuff at their parents' house, 92%.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so much stuff that you're not going to take with you, especially if you're moving to like a college dorm or something. The first time you move out, you have such a tiny amount of space. You probably can't even take all your clothes.
But then, like, by the end of your college experience, sometimes you get into an apartment and everything, not in the dorm rooms anymore, and then start acquiring more stuff. So then whenever you move out of your college apartment, whenever you finally get your first big girl or big boy place, there's still stuff at your parents' house.
Yeah.
And the average amount of stuff that people leave, 9 boxes of crap being left at your parents' house.
But I take issue with this.
Okay.
Because I have personal experience with this.
Yeah.
There have been there was like a stretch of time where every single time I would go home, there would just be all this, pardon my French, but crap that had been accumulated in my childhood, like pillows and blankets and stuffed animals, stuff that I would never, ever, ever, ever want.
Yeah.
That every single time I would go home, it would be like, please take it with you. And I would say, I don't want it. Just give it away. I don't want it. And I would get shoved into my suitcase without me knowing. So that way, as soon as I would make it home, I'd be like, what's this quilt doing in my suitcase? Because it was just my parents were trying to like pawn it off on me.
Yeah.
And I think it was to the point where they were like, why don't you give it away? We don't want to be the people who give this away.
But now you got to give it away.
Yeah.
All right, 601-995-1017. How much stuff did you leave at your parents' house, and are they trying to pawn it off on you?
Yes.
Because now, and I'm kind of in a unique situation, I think, just because I've moved so far away from my parents, like kept getting farther and farther. Went from Ohio to Florida. Now I'm in Mississippi, obviously. So it's tough for me to take stuff away from their house, but they are trying to get rid of some stuff because at some point they're going to downsize, move, do whatever they're going to do. So they want to get rid of stuff. The last time they were really having like a big time clean out, it was just books. They wanted me and my brothers to take a bunch of books. I think the only one I was able to take was my freshman yearbook. But I did. I was like, I want that.
I could see why you would want that. But it's so funny to me, the things that they think that we want.
Yeah.
That they're like, take it. Please take it. So for you, it was books. For me, it was quilts that I've never seen in my life.
Yeah, what are your parents trying to pawn off on you? Thanks for sharing all these with us. It's Y101, Adam and Allison. And we were talking about how like 92% of people leave stuff at their parents' house whenever they move out to like get their big boy apartment or big girl house or whatever. And then the parents spend the rest of their waking moments trying to get rid of the stuff or trying to pawn it off on the other kids or whatever.
But there is so much stuff that it's like, I don't want this. And I think this is a relatable experience. But the parents feel like maybe one day down the road you'll want it. So they don't want to throw it away. So every time you visit, they're like, please take these books, take these quilts, take these Christmas decorations off of my hands.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them in my house anymore, but I don't have the heart to throw them away.
I'll tell you who got a lot of stuff from my parents' house is my successful brother, Ryan.
Oh.
He's got I think he has a Christmas tree that he got from them, all of his Christmas ornaments. He got a Penn State chair that sits in his living room. Like, he got a lot of stuff.
I guarantee for at least a minute after that, he became your parents' favorite child, just because, like, that's what...
Became?
It's what the parents want. They want us to take their stuff off their hands for them.
He was A1 from day one. Ryan, yeah. 601-995-1017. Lisa said, my dad has given us so much old tech. He said that he worked so hard for these things, and he understands that most of it's not valuable, but he just doesn't have the heart to throw it out. He doesn't mind if we do. He just can't.
I feel bad for Paige's mom. She says, my mom used to do this with food. It's like whatever she made, she'd make extra and freeze it for later, meaning me. I'd leave with shopping bags full of frozen stuff in Ziploc baggies. The thing is her cooking for the most part sucked. So 95% of the time it ended up in my trash can.
That's hilarious. And AJ said, my divorced boomer parents are both classic stockpilers. They've been trying to give me their stuff. A lot of it's worn down, heavy, often broken, like stuff no one would need in any context.
Oh, no.
It can range from piles of news articles to bags of campaign pins
What?
to old technology stuff. That's wild.
Boy, boomer parents are so funny.
I'm glad my parents don't read. The only thing they ever tried to force on me was books. And actually, I also, whenever I moved out of their house at first, I took their old couches. And that was kind of nice because I didn't have to buy my own couches.
Maybe they keep that in the back of their head. Whenever they look at all their stuff that they want to get rid of, they're like, yeah, but Adam took those couches off of our hands, so we'll not bother him for another few years.
Yeah, exactly. And they wanted me to have the couch because I laid on it so much. It was the one that I had an imprint in.
There was an Adam-shaped hole in that couch.
Exactly. So it's like, this can go live with you from now on.
Adam and Allison in the morning.